Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Evan. In this game, we are up against Texas Tech, rival Texas team. We're now ranked 6th. I believe this is our 4th game of the season. The only games we had in between this were FCS West and TCU. The only reason I didn't show the TCU game, however, is because the file got corrupt for some reason. I have no idea why. Really depressing because it was a fairly good game, but this game will turn out to be just as good, at least for me. Not overall an excitement, but I did have a great catch in that TCU game I really wanted to show, but sadly I could not show it. Right here, my first rush of the game, and I just get thrown back by the Texas Tech defense, and this game is actually going to be a really good game for me. It's actually not very representative from the first play of what happens in this game because I do kind of destroy their defense overall with my speed and acceleration and stuff. And right here, I'm going to bounce out to the right side, almost get around the last tackler here, but I try to stiff arm him, but not quite. They do end up tackling me before I get the touchdown. So this is the first drive of the game. We did start out with the ball in the first half. So right here, I do get 4 yards on the nice rush play. So we are inside their red zone, and we're going to do a nice little quick slants play where the quarterback is going to find a receiver, but not quite for the touchdown. So it's 3rd and inches, and they pull me out of the play, and we do end up scoring a touchdown. And Texas Tech does retaliate, however, and they do get a touchdown of their own. So it's now tied 7-7, but the first play of the second drive, am I going to take it all the way? I do. I get around the safety, and I do end up scoring my first touchdown of the game on a nice 70-yard run. That was really nice. Definitely one of the top 5 runs, I think. But I am going to have a better play coming up in this game that's going to be even better than that. But anyways, they did end up tying it up again, another score for Texas Tech, so it's still tied 14-14, and a nice halfback wheel play here, one of my favorites of the game. It always gets me wide open. So right here, I almost get around the last tackler, but he shoelace tackles me on that 66-yard reception. So the quarterback does do a great job in this game. In the TCU game, he did not do that great of a job in finding me in open spots, but he is going to have a monstrous game. I thought he might have gotten player of the game, but I do end up winning it again, because he ends up having, I think, about 4 touchdowns in this game over receiving, and he does a great job in rushing this game compared to the first game where he only averaged about 1.1 yards until I started doing more read options with him, and then he brought the average up to, I believe, about 4 yards per carry. In this game, he averages about 7 or 8 yards per carry. Like right there, he does a great job on the read option, getting about 9 yards. Anyways, right here, they did end up scoring a touchdown after we scored our 3rd touchdown in the game, so it is still tied 21-21. I'm going to try to bounce out to the left side here, break off 1 tackle, but they do end up tackling me after I get about 10 yards. Not quite the first down, however, as it is 2nd and inches. Right here, it's another read option play, and of course, what's going to happen is they're going to go for me, and the quarterback is going to pick up a nice first down again. That's usually how it goes in this game. I don't think I ever once got the read option, which I'm totally fine with. I mean, as long as the quarterback gets the first down or he gets a lot of yards on each read option play, I'm totally fine with him getting the ball each time. But if he's not making plays like he should, then obviously he should just hand it off to me like I can, get that 6-yard rush. I got 7 rushes so far for 135 yards, just a ridiculous stat line so far, and 1 touchdown as well. Right here, he finds the wide receiver wide open in the end zone for the touchdown on a nice 35-yard pass. 4 of 4 passing, 115 yards and a touchdown. Definitely a great job so far. But after that touchdown, once again, Texas Tech does match us as well. And we get the ball here with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left. I think Texas Tech did end up turning it over after they had the ball. So we are going to march it down into the end zone, and we are going to score a touchdown. Right here, the wide receiver gets some great blocking, but one guy does end up catching me before I can get it into the end zone. Another nice read option play here, but there is not enough blocking for me to get a lot of yards out of it. There was no blocking around me on that play at least. Anyways, I'm going to try to take it up the middle again, but I do get stopped again with no blocking as well. So we're going to do another pass play since the quarterback is so on fire right now. The quarterback is going to find Larry Brewer again for the 12-yard touchdown. He is just doing a great job in this game. One of the best performances he's had all season out of the 4 games that we've played. I don't think he's done a better job than this. I think he's definitely a better quarterback than our old quarterback, Mark Phillips, at least. He is a 90 overall, and this is his first year he's starting, though. Another read option play here, and the quarterback makes another great play, getting the first down. So we're going to do a nice halfback split screen out to the left side here. One of my favorite plays. It always gets me a lot of yards out of it. So right here, I'm going to bounce it around outside, almost get it for a touchdown, but they do end up tackling me by forcing me out of bounds at the last second. So he is 7 of 7 right now. Like I said, he's doing a great job. Hasn't missed a pass yet. Right here, I almost get around the last tackler, but they do end up finding me before I can get into the end zone. So I do have a ridiculous stat line as well to match the quarterback's ridiculous stat line. He hasn't missed a single pass, and I am averaging about 15 yards per carry. Right here, quarterback keeps it again, and he's averaging 7 yards per carry right now. 11 rushes for 75 yards. Pretty ridiculous for the quarterback. He only has 79 speed, but he is elusive, apparently, like a Russell Wilson. Anyways, right here, we're in their red zone again, so we are up 35-31, and he's going to scramble a little bit. He's going to try to find someone, and he does. He finds Larry Brewer again. Larry Brewer, you could argue, had another monster game as well. He did have 3 touchdowns in this game because he was so wide open all the time. So we are now up 42-31. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to even come back after this. It's just, our offense is just devastating right now. Their defense cannot even stop us. Right here, quarterback does get his first loss on a yard, on rushing for the first time. And it seems as if because of that 1 yard loss, we will not end up getting the first down. And that is exactly what happens because I almost get it, but we are just inches short of the first down. But it does not matter because we punt the ball away, and they do end up turning it over. So we do get the ball back with 2 minutes and 38 seconds left. So we're still up by 11 points, and right here I'm going to bounce out to the left side, do some crazy juke moves that I haven't really displayed much of as of late, and I do end up scoring the crazy touchdown, 70-yard touchdown run. And this is my second crazy touchdown of the game. This is definitely one of the best I've had because of that ridiculous juke I had on their secondary right there, as you can see again in the replay. But definitely one of the highlight plays of the season, if not one of my highlight plays of my career. And now there is 1 minute and 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We're up by 12. They scored a touchdown, but they tried to go for 2 to get a little bit closer to our score, and they did not end up getting it. Right here, I stumble a little bit, only pick up 3 yards. There was some decent blocking there, but I did not end up capitalizing. So right now, it's a tight race for the player of the game. I get tackled in the backfield, but I just kept it going somehow. I recovered from that stumble and ended up picking up the first down to keep our drive alive. They called their second timeout of the game. So that may have been one of the plays of the game right there, just to keep our drive alive on that nice play, because we could have lost a lot of yards if I wouldn't have recovered from that tackle the guy almost got me on in the backfield. So anyways, the time is now dwindling. They have no timeouts left, so we are just going to keep running the ball. And the player of the game race, like I was saying, is pretty tight between me and the quarterback and Larry Brewer, the wide receiver. I have about 260 yards rushing as I truck this player right here. And I think it was on about 20 carries so far. Right there, you can see it in the box below. And the quarterback has about 14 touchdown passes and about 80 yards rushing. And the wide receiver, Larry Brewer, has, I believe, 3 touchdown receptions for a lot of yards as well. And right here, there's about 19 seconds left. I called a no huddle for no reason anyways, but this is going to end up being the last play of the game as I do get tackled for about a 5-yard gain. We do end up pulling out the victory by 12 points. It was not that climactic or of a game, but I had to show this since the TCU file got corrupted. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. The play of the game was this run right here for about 70 yards. I would have argued that the play of the game was the nice 70-yard touchdown run where I juked out the 2 guys in the secondary. I thought that was pretty sweet. But anyways, we are going to end up winning our 4th straight game in a row, and we're going to keep climbing up the top 25 polls. We're not going to lose the game this season, I promise you that. The Texas Tech quarterback is just freaking out over on the sidelines, and I did end up winning the player of the game with those 22 carries for 280 yards and those 2 receptions for 100 yards and the 2 touchdowns. I hope you guys enjoyed. Comment, like, subscribe, and have a nice day.